Today we celebrate the timeless, trailblazing, and unapologetically bold Marla Gibbs. Born June 14th, 1931, right here in the heart of Chicago, Illinois. From her roots on the South Side to becoming an unforgettable face on two of the most iconic black TV sitcoms in history, Marla's journey proves that grit, grace, and great timing never go out of style. She was born Margaret Teresa Bradley and grew up attending Corpus Christi Elementary, St. Elizabeth High, and later Wendell Phillips Academy, where she graduated in 1949. Life threw her curveballs early, including the loss of her father at just 16, but she kept moving forward, taking every lesson along the way and turning it into laughter and leadership. Her role as Florence Johnston on the Jeffersons made her a household name, the maid who never missed a moment to tell it like it is. And then came 227, where she not only starred but also took charge behind the scenes, a true pioneer who was producing and owning her own content before it became a movement. But let me tell you about the night that I met Marla Gibbs, because that night, it was legendary. It was at one of my shows at the Red Onion. The place was buzzing. And in walks a whole lineup of royalty. Michael Jordan, Juanita Jordan, her sister Vernetta, and with them, none other than Marla Gibbs, Ahmad Rashad, and a crew of Chicago Bulls and even some Chicago Bears players. The room was electric. Now, when it came time for a break, the band did what most musicians would do. They gravitated toward the athletes. Michael and the fellas held court, and the band followed. But I had a different kind of VIP moment. I found myself sitting with Vernetta and a very pregnant Juanita Jordan. The three of us ended up at another table, and we started talking. Deep, soulful conversation about sisterhood, sibling rivalry, and growing up on the south side of Chicago. That's when I mentioned my own sister's name. Juanita suddenly grabbed her stomach and shouted, "That's it!" Now, I damn near jumped out of my seat. I looked at Vernetta, she looked at me, and we both said, "Wait, you're not about to have that baby right here." Juanita just laughed and said, No, I've been looking for a J name, and that's it." I said, "Whatever. If you want to give that child a chance in life, you name her Barbria." We laughed about it, and then a few days later, boom, Juanita gives birth and names her daughter Jasmine. And me, I'm calling my sister screaming, "Juanita just named her baby after you." Of course, Jasmine didn't believe me. I was like, I swear we were just at dinner the other night and she said she was looking for a J name. I mentioned your name and she lit up. She grabbed her stomach. To this day, Jasmine laughs it off, but I know what I saw and I know what I heard. It happened, and it all just happened to be on the same night that I met Marla Gibbs. I just also happened to inadvertently name Michael and Juanita Jordan's daughter. Marla Gibbs, the Jordans, and others in the house, it was a true Chicago moment. She reminded us all that even in a room full of stars, the real light comes from connection, authenticity, and a little bit of Southside soul, which the room was packed full of that night. So on this day, we honor Miss Marla Gibbs. Thank you for the laughter, the wisdom, and the way you've poured into generations. We thank you for holding it down on screen and off screen. So please join me in wishing a very happy 93rd birthday to Miss Marla Gibbs. And thank you for being exactly who you are. If you enjoyed this tribute to Marla Gibbs, drop your favorite Marla Gibbs moment or Marla memory in the comments. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more stories beyond the songs that have shaped our lives. Until next time, keep the music alive by checking out this next video.